just pull up to the crib and then Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage,
in a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Titans have the first.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and the new set of downs to work with.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Here's the handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go.
This time it's a passing play. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready,
Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, Kay, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes has a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. Space pass for 35. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Yellow.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Yellow 43. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Titans nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Drilled. Black 40. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play good for 17 and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage too until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we set.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Trying the right side. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Monday. Here we go. Hey, Terry. 331.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
10 cycles. Let's go now. Hut.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. This time he's looking to throw. It's a screen play to Jeanty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Set of downs for him from the 31. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue hands up. Get high.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
60 red. 60 red. Cut.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the move, headed right. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
551, 12 to go. Right.
This is a design look for Fields. And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go now. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 19 Lion. Here's Lion.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got it. Ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit. Stay on them the entire way.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Fits it through the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He was going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. West right zip. You got
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Here's his cut. That's Bowers working downfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready up. Set, hut. Black shot. Yellow, 22. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
3rd down from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. Catch, ready.
He's going to throw it. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Right.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
They're on 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grabbing bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Start. Buffalo, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and it's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Johnny Ryan.
Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go. 68.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final here on first down.
Here we go, sir.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, green 19, can I see that? Delta.
Fields out of the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 28, Titans 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and you give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
No question, this guy is a student of the game. He's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. Once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher. And what a lesson he's performing.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Blue is striking. Black will
Now come out throwing. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
ready up.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Down. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. That one's complete, right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Ready.
Working on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking in the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Come on. Hey, Mike.
And they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 40, yellow. Set, huh?
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Here we go. Set high.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. A perfect design run for him, Brock, at the perfect time. What a gain. And as you tell me all the time, this is something we're seeing a lot more now than we did when, you were playing.
It is an offense's best friend, and it's a defense's nightmare, a quarterback that can scoop.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Looking slant route, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurt. Panther 11, Panther Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
33, yep, flag blue. Black shot.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 319, tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready?
This is Genty. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 from the 43.
Warriors 70. Like it. Not sick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Going back across his body here, left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Titans 29.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
First play is going to be again to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Don't jump. Ready? Goose and Pierre. Goose and Johnson. 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 Take it. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. Now to Vegas, 1st down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Green 19. Got it. Sit high.
And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Go.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down throw for Fields. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We running more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Big gain downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air now on first and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They'll throw, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Third and long for him here. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. And it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Let's go now.
They motion the tight end over. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Brought in, deep down the sideline. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
On the ready.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Green jack. Yellow. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, set, hut, 10 black. Hut, hut.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready,
No
ready.
connection on the last play. And now it's third down.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Slice blue. Spike white. Ready?
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Titans 29. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hey.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Green 19, just set. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Oh, Fields loses it. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
11.
They'll try and punch it in. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense is